everyone, my name's Lisa. I own a small crochet business called My Darling Dear Crochet, and today I'm going to let random choice decide what I crochet. I kept a big bag of yarn, so this is what I have. This is what I'll be working with today. So I want to crochet a bee, and I have two spinners to decide his colors. This first one has his accent color options, and the second spinner has the neutral color stripe options. So on the first one, the accent color choices are yellow, blue, green, purple sparkle, pink, fuchsia, and coral. Remember, I'm working with what I still have in the house, so they're kind of random. And the neutral stripe color choices are gray, white, black sparkle, and ivory. I'm ready to spin, and no matter what the spinner lands on, I'm going to abide by its choice. So first up, accent colors. Okay, accent color says green. Let's see what neutral color we're going to pair that with. Ivory. Okay, let's go dig into the yarn. Okay, we're looking for green, which I think I spy right there, and some ivory. So let's grab the green. Okay, that's a nice dark green that would pair well with ivory. Let's see. Nope, that's white. Oh, maybe. Yeah, okay. This one is Premier Basics Chenille Brights, and my green is Parfait Chunky. So I don't have the two of the same brand to work with, but we can make this work. All right, we're ready to make our bee. We have our bee colors, a 5mm hook that is very well used, a pair of scissors, and a stitch marker. When I make bees, I like to start with the accent color because that will be the face. So I'm going to start with a magic ring. I like to wrap mine 3 times. Then I take my hook, I go under those first 2 strands, I grab the third one, I do a twist, and then a chain 1 to secure it. Now I'm going to put 6 single crochet in this ring, and I try to do these stitches as loosely as possible because if they're tight, it can be hard to close the ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there is my ring. You can see the V shape of the stitches on the top, and then here are the 2 loops that I made. So now I'm going to keep this hook in that loop. What I need to do is pull the tail, and then we're going to see which one of these loops gets shorter as we pull. Okay, and see it's this one. So now I'm going to take that loop and pull it until the other loop is all the way in. So there's that. Now I'm going to pull the tail again to close this loop. There's our completed magic ring, and what I'm going to do in the next round is put an increase into each stitch. So that means 2 stitches go into 1 stitch. And we are back around to the stitch marker. So our bee's face is getting bigger. My next round will be single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase. We'll do that pattern all the way around. So here's my first stitch. But before I continue, let me tell you what I like to do to secure the tail. When I'm making a stitch, I wrap it over the hook, and then I make the stitch over it. So stitch marker goes here. And if I wrap it like that all the way around 1 round, then I don't have any tails to sew in, except for the very end of the project. Okay, I don't want to make a huge bee, so I think this is big enough. I did rounds up to 4 single crochet, increase, and then I did 1 round of single crochet. Now it's time to do a color change. So I'm going to go into the first stitch, and I'm going to pull the ivory through instead of the green. Now there's so many ways to do color changes. I'm not going to get too fancy about it for this bee, but I like to start a color change round with a slip stitch. So that makes a pretty clean color change. And then I'm just going to do single crochet all the way around with the ivory. You can see that the ivory is a little fuzzier than the green. That's okay, it'll give it an interesting texture. I'm ready to close up my bee. So I did 1 round of single crochet all the way around, and now I need to decrease with my green the same amount of rows that I increased at the beginning with my green. Our little bee is so cute, but he needs one finishing touch. I have my bag of scraps. This is some of my plush yarn scraps. And I'm gonna pull out the pink, and I'm gonna give him some cheeks. Okay, he's all done. Our little bee that a random spinner chose the colors for. I think he's cute. I would never have put this color combination together myself, but it's fun to branch out a little bit. If I gave him a Santa hat, he could be a Christmas bee. That's a thought. Okay, that's all for today. See you next time.